So for me, at least, if you can just break my heart, just 1 minute, you see how 20 you get. Because I have 19.
You have 19. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. You can bring it. You can capture and send to me on what? Eh? WhatsApp.
That question that's talking about the system approach, to talk about the bottom door.
Yeah.
If you have another.
MKI. Huh?
One because you just do it.
Currently.
What manage that to master in for cases if you're struggling to understand for the exam?
You don't want to do it. Wait. You don't want to do.
To master like from Friday and then it's again, when you start again, studying for the exam.
Oh, I see. It will be more like you're studying for the exam.
So I'm studying a bit later.
Okay, we'll agree on that. Halami, I'm having a class now. We'll agree, okay. Before Friday, by tomorrow. Hello, good afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Thank you. Sorry for starting a bit late. I was in another class. Yeah, I was in another class, but nevertheless, ours is a journey. You can start. Is my screen visible? Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. We're looking at inheritance. We're looking at inheritance. So today we are looking at types of inheritance. Okay, types of inheritance. We have what we call single inheritance. Okay, we have what we call single inheritance. Now, if you look at this inheritance, that is why we have a subclass inheriting the features of a parent class or a base class directly. Okay, so that's the single inheritance. Okay, the diagram is actually showing that. Can I just okay, so we have this child class or subclass inheriting from a base class directly, that is a single inheritance. Then you have hierarchical inheritance where we have more than one subclass or subclasses. Okay, we have more than one subclasses inheriting the features of a single base class. Okay. So this is what is happening. So I have a parent class there and the three subclasses. So these subclasses are all inheriting the properties as well as behaviors of a single parent class. That is hierarchical, because these are in hierarchy like that. All these are inheriting the features of a parent or a base class, which is X. Then we have what we call the multi-level inheritance. The multi-level inheritance, okay? Multi-level inheritance here. Also, we have two subclasses. A situation where we have, let's say, A as a parent class. This one has the properties and behavior. That's properties as well as the behavior that are inherited from um, B, okay, and eventually we have C also that has inherited the properties and the behavior of B, which has also inherited from A. So we are talking about multi-level. Okay, so this one gets from there to there, and that one, this one gets from A, then this one gets from B. So this is the multi-level inheritance. Then we also have what we are calling multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance. Under this category, we have a child class inheriting the features of a base class. Okay, a child class inheriting the features of a base class. Okay, so in this case, we are talking about the base classes such as two base classes, A and B. So in this case, the child class C inherit the features of A and B at the same time. So these are the four types of inheritance that are there: single inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple or multi-level inheritance, as well as the multiple inheritance. Okay, so this is what we have. Any concern?
Yes, sir. I think I still need clarity on multi-level inheritance.
Multi-level inheritance, okay.
As well as inheritance.
As well as
So my
multiple?
concern is,
Okay, sure, sir.
inheritance. Yes. Is there a case where A can inherit the features of C without passing through B?
A can inherit the features of C
without passing through B?
That is possible, but now in that case, if you are to redraw this, then it means the A has to be beneath C. You get the point?
Okay, so is it supposed to be some kind of a routine?
Yes.
Where C has to pass to B, then B passes to A.
Yes, B passes
and
to
not
A.
A passes.
Exactly. But now for this one, it's more like one that's called the multi-level. Okay, so we are saying C inherits from B. And we've seen that B also inherited from A. That kind of arrangement. Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine, sir.
Yeah, so we have A as a base class or a parent class. Okay, A is there with all the features and so forth. Then you have B which has inherited the properties and behavior of A. Now, instead of C inheriting the properties of uh, A directly, but this time around, this one is inheriting from B. Inheriting the features of A, but through B. Is that clear?
That's clear.
Okay, that's clear, isn't it? Okay, now for multi-level inheritance, you have two base classes. Okay, we have two base classes, A and B, but now in this case, you have one child class, which actually has all these features. Okay, which is inheriting these features from that class. Okay, from more like it has two parent classes through which it's inheriting these features. You get the point? That this is for multi-level.
So the difference between multiple inheritance and hierarchical inheritance
Hello,
is...
good afternoon. I'm
Good
okay,
afternoon,
thank you, and
sir.
you.
The difference between multiple inheritance and hierarchical inheritance is there's only
Oh,
one child
me,
class
I'm
in
working
multiple
from home.
inheritance, whilst there's multiple child classes in hierarchical inheritance.
Oh, I'm actually in class as well, yes. Because there's just a lot of disturbances there. Mm.
No,
Oh,
sir,
I see.
I just asked a question.
Okay, all right. No, I'm not working from there. All right, thank you so much. Sure, thanks a lot. Sorry, my brother. Sorry, I was answering Madam Mweza. She was online.
Okay.
All right, so
I
you
had asked a question.
sure, sir.
I had asked, so the difference between multiple inheritance and
Mm.
hierarchical inheritance. Multiple inheritance has two parent classes and
Yes.
one child
Mm-hmm.
class, while hierarchical inheritance has one parent class and multiple child classes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Then what would be the difference between hierarchical inheritance and multi-level inheritance?
Hierarchical inheritance. Okay, now, that's where you have to pay a close attention. You can imagine all these. I'll take you back to hierarchical inheritance. You find you have a base class. The main bone of contention here is we are looking at the what? The properties and behaviors, isn't it, of the parent class? So now, what's happening here is that subclass A, subclass B, subclass C, all these inherit these directly from the parent class, directly. But now when it comes to multi-level inheritance, what is happening is that these are able to, C is not inheriting directly from the base class, but C is inheriting this from B. So B is a base class to C, and A is a base class to B.
So can you say A has two child classes?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So That is it. Then is it clear there now? Let's look at some few codes here. Okay, this is for a single class. So we are saying class A, begin, end. Then class B extends A. Okay, that is single inheritance. Class B extends A. Now we come to multi-level inheritance. Okay, so we are saying class A, begin, end. Then we are saying class B extends A. Okay, so this is the multi-level. This one here, you see, class B extends A. Then class C also, what does it do? It extends B. Okay, so this is multi-level. Class B extends A, class B extends A, class C extends B. Okay, then when we come to hierarchical inheritance here, we are saying class A, then we are saying class B. Okay, class B extends okay, so we are saying class B extends A. Class B extends A. Class B extends A, and class C extends A. Okay, so class B extends A, then class C extends uh, extends A. So that is where, so in short, you are being told to say this extends that and that extends that. So it's not like we said this one is able to inherit class A features from B, but it is that extension from B, from A, from C, or B, C, or extending A. Okay, then we have multiple inheritance, where we have, in this case, we are talking about interface 1, interface 2, and the class A implement 1 and 2. So in short, we are saying we are creating interfaces instead of instead of just we're inheriting through the interface. Okay, so this is just the syntaxes for those 4 types of inheritance. Okay, any concern? So multiple inheritance can be implemented by implementing multiple interfaces, not by extending multiple classes. So when you have more than one inheritance, then you don't use the word extend, but in this case you use interface. Okay, you use interface. Okay, you use interface. Okay. Then you have class B extends A, then implement C and D. That is okay if you're having multiple inheritance. Okay, so you start with class B extends A, then you implement C and D. These are interfaces. Okay, that is okay, but what is not okay is when you say class C extends A, extends B. Okay, so this one is wrong. Class C extends A, B, C. Okay, such things, we are saying this is wrong. So in brief, what we are trying to say is that For multiple inheritance, we use the word interface. We implement interface. Okay? We implement interface. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then a superclass variable can reference a subject, a subclass object. This is what you asked at first, whether a subclass can reference, a superclass can reference a subclass. So we are saying a superclass variable now can reference a subclass object. You have a variable from a superclass, and now this variable can reference a subclass object. So when it is assigned to a superclass variable, you will have access object defined by superclass. Okay, you'll have access to only those parts defined by superclass. So we have class A. We have example class A, then we have int I is equal to 10. Then you are saying class B extends A. Then you have int J is equal to 30. Then you are saying class test. Here we are saying we've created an object for class A as well as class B. Now, this is what we talk about when we talk about referencing an object of a class. Okay, we're saying a superclass variable can reference a subclass object. Okay, we have a subclass object, this one. So we are saying we are referencing A, and we're saying A, an object of A of class A is being referenced to object of class B. Okay? Then you are printing, you are saying A dot I. So meaning we are referencing this object to, we are getting this value and be able to print a 10 there. Now there's also what we call superclass keywords. A subclass refers to its immediate superclass by using super keyword. Okay, so sometimes you could use the super keyword instead of directly using the object. Superclass has two general forms. First, it calls the superclass constructor. Then second, it is used to access the member of the superclass that has been hidden by the members of a subclass. Okay, so that is a superclass. The use of super keyword. It has two general forms. It calls the superclass constructor, and then secondly, it is used to access the member of the superclass that has been hidden by a member of a subclass. So using a super to call a super to call a superclass constructor, all you just do is you use the keyword the super, and then you add the parameter list. Okay, you use the keyword super and then add the parameter list. So parameter list specifies any parameters needed by the constructor in a superclass. So the super must always be the first statement executed inside a subclass. Okay, we'll pick it up from here. We have we have the power is just gone, and my laptop will switch off anytime. So we'll continue from here. We'll continue from here. I'll do the demonstration of this and share with you the video. It will be a continuation of the the types of inheritance. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sorry about
Okay,
that. Yeah. This thing is quite it's quite disturbing.
Learning will be very difficult this semester.
Yeah. But
Some of us are not even having power for 2 days.
really,
So
that's
the only chance is when we get to the office.
that is serious. But that is why
Yes.
whatever I do, I make sure that I record so that in your own time you can find time you go through.
Thank you for your effort, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
sir. But
and
you can
for
also
and
maybe
what
start
I'm doing, just a minute, what I'm doing is that I'm not only recording on Teams, I'm also recording on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, so you can just log on to my YouTube channel and follow the proceeding without any problem.
Thank you very much, sir.
Because there are some
Thank you.
who do
But,
have.
sir,
Yes, sir.
yes, maybe you can share even some notes on the portal. The
It's
modules.
already there.
This we can. These are there.
Yes, they are there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's called
Let
consolidated.
me.
It's
Okay.
consolidated notes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. All right, colleagues. So sorry about that before the machine goes off.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
You.
All right. Bye.